to another episode of Kickboxing, the podcast for sneakerheads. It's me. I am the pod guy, Young Fresh, Juan, whatever it is these niggas in the world call me. I am him. He is me. And I'm riding shotgun with my big homie, my nigga, my aunt. I call him Atmosphere. That's my background. He's usually the Atmosphere on the Death Fresh show. But tonight, and for the foreseeable future, he's gonna be on camera. You can see that pretty face and those long dreadlocks. Pause. No. That's what Jesus would. Jesus would look like him if Jesus was still here.
Right.
But man, what we here to talk about tonight, buddy?
Man, we're gonna get into something we started talking about last episode. We're gonna talk about what is FOMO and do you have it? We're gonna start with that. What's FOMO to you?
FOMO is the acronym of fear of missing out. And you can have FOMO on any level.
I know where this is going.
And a lot of people got FOMO of being outside with their friends because they don't want to miss nothing. They just want to be in the mix.
Right.
But as a sneakerhead, like FOMO is different.
Definitely different.
Because like you have the fear of missing out on a hot drop, but then you be like, I can wait. And then if you wait, the price go up. It's like you kind of want to get in, but then when you get in, you be like, I don't know why I wanted to be in so bad.
Probably shouldn't have did that.
And then like can't move on because they deemed as bricks, so you're not gonna be able to sell them. So you just kind of gotta live with what you bought.
And that's what it all boils down to. So I've been in the chokehold with FOMO maybe once, twice. Let me take a look. Once, twice, three, maybe 4 or 5 times.
Four or five times.
Maybe 4 or 5 times, and that's just off the top of my head. So I haven't went through everything, but off the top of my head, I think I probably had about 5 times.
Do you have some pairs you could show us?
I actually do, but only way I show mine is if you show some of yours. That's the only way.
I don't know.
I know you had it before. I know for a fact you had it before.
Oh, trust me. A lot of things. The Del Sols, FOMO.
Yeah. And you know what? That's not one I grabbed. That is not one that I grabbed, but that is on that list. On that list.
Without the Del Sols,
I'm gonna grab one pair real quick. And then I'm gonna show it, and then you could probably tell which direction this is going by what I'm about to show right now.
Oh, you know what might have been sneaker FOMO? Them Cherry 11s might have been sneaker FOMO.
You can never go wrong with a pair of 11s, and I've told you this before. You
can't go wrong
the mids, the highs, the lows. You can definitely go wrong. You can definitely go wrong with the lows.
I feel like you gotta have good colorways when you buy like a low cut joint.
They're not gonna give you no trash high top 11. Have you ever seen one?
Trash 11s is usually the ones that's like exclusive to women. In my personal thing.
Yeah.
Like,
but you know what? And I know where this is going. You're talking about those Midnight Navy 11s.
I didn't like those.
Now, if you talk about the mock-up that they gave us, was fire.
Well, I thought the mock-up made it seem like they was going to be traditional patent leather and then suede.
And those were fire. Then they made them a women exclusive, and they put new suede on there. And you know what's the other 11 that was a total failure, and it's a women exclusive?
Them burgundy joints.
No, them cheetah joints. Them animal instincts were
that was terrible.
Horrible.
Yeah, most 11s with the high cut usually only trash when they women exclusives.
Yeah.
Now when you think about it, most of my favorite silhouettes, if it's trash, is usually a woman's shoe.
Yeah.
Like
Why they do that, I have no idea.
Them blue, black, and white 12s that came out. I didn't like the color black. I thought it was trash, but it was a woman's shoe.
A woman's exclusive, definitely.
Now they come in with some heat though, because the black and orange 12s that come out either this summer or next summer, that's a woman's exclusive.
Oh, the brilliant orange. I think that's the brilliant orange.
I'm mad that that's a woman's shoe. That's why I don't like you little foot people.
But you know what? If they don't, if now that shoe, if you've been seeing in hand pictures of them, the way the color blocking is great. But if they go back in the hands of Jordan Brand, it's probably gonna come out looking like the ones you were just talking about. They're gonna annihilate that color blocking and do something that's horrible.
I feel like it's gonna. Do you remember when they came out? Like, okay, so you know the actual bread 12s, right?
Yeah.
The traditional OG ones where it's an all leather shoe, right?
Right.
Do you remember when they actually released the flu game version of that shoe, right?
Yeah, they made it nubuck and put
right, it's a nubuck upper and leather size. I feel like that's how the brilliant oranges might come out. I feel like it'll be a nubuck upper with the leather size. I feel like that's what they're gonna give us.
They should just leave it the way it is.
And I also feel
and
like
they should come in extended sizes too.
I feel like they're gonna double back and give us men like a low, and I don't want no low unless it's white. If it's white and orange and it's a low, I'll buy it.
I'm sure you will buy them if they made the low version of the same color blocking, same colorway.
I feel like if it's a low, it can't be black.
I'm sure you'll get it anyway if it's black. Tell me I'm lying.
Black low top, I don't know.
I think
low top 12s only look good when it's white.
But because you love that the women's exclusive like that, they're gonna give you something similar that you don't want, and you're gonna get it because what? What's the top? What's the topic of Exactly. Exactly. Oh well, I couldn't get the women's exclusive, but this is close enough to it. It's a low, but hey.
Close enough.
It's also $175 shoe.
Fact, because if it's a low, they're gonna take some money off.
It's got to be like 175, no more than 190. It might be a 190. I feel like 12 is like a $210 shoe, depending on.
I feel like I might start buying low top 11s just for the fact that they're 190.
That's probably the only reason you would buy them. A low top 11.
Well, because some colors be valid though.
Give me two
of low top 11s.
Yeah,
I'm mad that the snakeskin joints that just came out was a woman's shoe.
I don't think they've even come close to
the white
11 that is as popular as its counterpart, the regular 11.
No, you'll never get one as popular, but they do got some colors that you be like, okay.
The best low is not.
They should have made these a high top though.
The best low is not better than the worst high.
Well, what's the worst high?
What's them platinum joints they came out with a while back?
White 12?
They was like creamish and red.
Oh,
those probably those probably like the worst 11s.
You didn't like those?
No, I'm talking about from what I hear from the community as a whole. That's probably like the worst 11.
So that's like the best of the worst,
right?
Like it was good, but like when you look at the rest of them, it's probably
compared to the rest, it's probably the worst. But that is better than your best low 11.
In my personal opinion, the best low 11 to me is two. There's the one with the white patent leather and the black upper, so it's kind of like a reverse tuxedo. It's like a reverse. Combo.
I think them like the Barons or something.
Yeah, those
or there might be the infrareds. You say the Barons or the infrareds, I think. But I know exactly which one you're talking about. Right.
Those were good, and then the all black joints with the green snakeskin, probably the best two low top 11s.
Now I'll give you that. I'll give you the reverse. I'll give you that. That's probably one of the best lows.
That should actually be a high. I'm surprised they didn't come out with a high.
Yeah, there's probably a sample somewhere.
That's why I was looking at those, somewhere. And that's where the question came from. Of like, do you think wherever there is a low, is there a sample of the high version? We just ain't got it.
It gotta be. It gotta be.
Yo, if I worked at Jordan, I would have so much exclusive shit.
You can only imagine shit that was on the chopping block. You can only imagine some shit.
Like the stuff that got cut. And it's
your job is to go to work every day and think of shit that may never come out. That's all you do at work all day with Jordan is you just think of shit that probably will never come out.
And in order to get a sample,
they can keep retro and shit, and they will keep going on. You don't have to make like, you know what I'm saying?
How many how many samples do you think actually hit the streets?
I think it's a lot of samples out here, and they worth a lot of money. But it's like I can only imagine like what people had to do to get their hands on shit like that, like exclusive shit like that, like to have like a Jordan sample. I can't even piece that shit together in my head. Like to get your hands on that, you gotta like really know somebody that knows somebody, or you are that somebody to get your hands on some samples. Like it's shit that probably never leave the vault, and people get a chance to like get shit out of the vault. It's madness, man.
Another random thought before we move on to the next topic. I was at work. And most people hate their job. So you think of other shit while you at your job because you don't like your job.
Right.
And I was like, the two things in life that I really like the most, I could never get a job at. I enjoy playing video games. I can never work at GameStop. And I've always enjoyed like conversations about sneakers. I could never get a job at Foot Locker.
Yeah, them the two jobs that people like that start off like really try to get. When you first turn 16, you either want to work at GameStop or Foot Locker. Those are only. I feel like it was so hard to get into Foot Locker. It was like they always was hiring, but you would never get in. It's like
facts. Like you just like you can't get in.
Society.
And all they ask is trust. That's crazy.
Right. I can only imagine if I started working like a shoe store when I was like 16, like how my collection would really be up until this point. Like crazy.
How many pairs do you have, like all together?
I counted yesterday. I got like maybe like 50 with like a few on the way. I got a few on the way.
I don't think I broke 50 yet.
Yeah.
I think with us having like a dry spot on like really good releases, I got
maybe 4 purchases so far this year. 5 maybe.
Yeah. I've only bought 1 pair this year. It was playoff 13.
Yeah, I think I probably got about 6. Bought about 6 pair this year so far. But you can't go on to the next topic until we go over these FOMOs. So I'm gonna show this pair right here, and it's gonna speak for itself. So bringing these out.
Low top 11.
Worn once, went to go see Black Panther in these. So these will forever be in my collection because I went to go see the new Black Panther in these, and it's the only time I wore them. So that's one of the pairs now. That's one. That's one of them. I'm gonna break out this next pair. What you got to show? What you got to show?
Oh, well.
You got too much of nothing?
You know what? I think this is it.
Don't tell me it's the infamous. Don't tell me it's the infamous. Because if you show the infamous, then I'm gonna put my infamouses up. Yeah, I'm gonna put my infamouses up.
I'm sorry, boxing upside down. This was definitely
that's the infamous. Infamous. I'm definitely gonna put my infamouses up.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Oh,
this
man.
is a great
game.
This is a good shoe.
Definitely a good shoe, man. Definitely a good shoe, man. Look at it. The color, the
like
way it just sevens is not oversaturated.
Right, like it's really
it's a good shoe.
It's really a fire shoe. I
could have passed on these.
Facts.
And you know what? It's my fault that you got these.
Man,
it's my fault you got these. I'm like, you might as well. They still on the sneakers app. You might as well. I'm on my way to Racine to get mine.
Man,
I talked you into these.
And you was like, yeah, nephew, they still on. Bro, look, this shoe is so fucking clean. I ain't did nothing in it.
You know what? I do got another pair of FOMOs, and you talked me into getting those. I'm gonna refresh your memory, right? Answer this question for me.
What's up?
Why do we get utility 12s?
Oh God, I don't know.
Why did we get those?
Well, I can tell you why I have a pair of utility 12s. I like 12s.
That you do. Now, the reason why I got some,
I guarantee you I didn't need.
Yeah. But you know what? I was just starting out. So I was getting whatever.
Yeah,
it was just a rush of me hitting on like a raffle and getting my number called on some shoes. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get these, even if they good or not. I went through all that legwork to get them. So now I'm about to bring out pair number 2 in my FOMO collection. The reason why I got these is because I like the lows. So I got the Ginger 14s. 14's not oversaturated. Yeah, 14's not oversaturated. I like the silhouette because I had the last second shots in middle school. So I got those.
Are those still available?
The Gingers?
Yeah.
I haven't really seen them nowhere, but I'm sure they on like StockX. They probably under retail. So I got about 2 more pairs.
Yeah. I didn't know we was really bringing out the FOMOs though.
I felt like I needed to show something. Like it's real, just to show that it's real.
I do have a shoe that I bought that I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna wear this. Why do I own it?
You talked about those on the last episode. You said you got them because Giannis brought a championship to us.
Right, it's because of Giannis. But I'm like, I like this color though. I ain't gonna front. The color is fire.
Yeah, I think them was like the they like a peach color, right? And person, right? I gotta remember those.
And it was one of those you couldn't get those everywhere.
I'm surprised you didn't get the Uno pack.
Man, it was hard to get.
Yeah,
and then
size.
buying the Uno
size,
pack,
yeah.
It was one of those I know I'm not gonna wear these shoes. I would have just had those to have them.
Yeah,
because I don't wear those.
I'm sure it's other shoes in your collection. You just got to have, right?
Facts.
So my next pair, if you know what kind of box this is, you kind of know. These I honestly could have did without. J5s. I honestly could have did without these, but I still got them. Probably wore them a couple times. And they are in my FOMO collection.
FOMO.
Hey, it's a real thing. It's definitely a real thing.
It is a real thing. I kind of want to know what's in this box here. I don't feel like this. Do you ever not know what's in the shoebox?
Some shoe boxes start to get confusing unless it's like a special edition or whatever. Because I know 5s and 6 kind of come in the same boxes. 3s kind of come in the same boxes. So it's kind of hard unless it's like a special edition. But I know 5s and 6s, I get kind of mixed up because sometimes I'll be wanting to wear my Carmines, but I'll grab like the Bordeaux's because they like the box like the same. I gotta like read the tag for real to know, but
right, because I've noticed that 5 and 6s definitely come in the same type of box. But like you just said, unless it's a special shoe, like my Midnight Navies are in a navy blue box. My red Oreos are
in a red box. Yeah. So you
so
know the difference.
I know what that is. But like if I'm looking for, my Hair 6s are in a special box.
Oh yeah.
But like I could like my Bordeaux's is in a regular box.
Yeah, so and it kind of look like your Racer 5 box.
Right,
if
that
you just got
Racer 5s.
Yeah, so and that's another reason why I haven't wore a lot of my shoes, because when I go to look for them, I end up grabbing something different, and I'll be like, man, whatever. So I just go with that.
13s need to start coming in different boxes too.
Yeah, because the only thing changed is the Jordan sign on the top of the box.
And sometimes that don't even happen.
It still be red, yeah. Like I know the core purples was purple, the Obsidians
was like a baby blue. But everything else is red.
Red, yeah.
Why not make whatever color the Jordan is, or whatever is the color that stand out? That should be the Jumpman logo on the box.
I'm thinking about getting rid of my boxes in a minute.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sell none of these shoes. I'm gonna end up wearing all of them. So I might as well just invest in those shoe containers.
Shoe containers?
Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon. This is not an ad, by the way, for people listening to this.
But if you want to sponsor us.
Right. Shoe containers, Amazon, whoever got the money.
I got one more that I'm gonna show, and then we can move on. And you remember me talking about these last episode. The Toro 6s. Now I don't know how much my camera is gonna do this justice, but if you just look, like kind of clean. I mean, it might have to grow on me, but first look, I was upset. But then I was like, we don't get too many 6s. I think I almost got every pair of 6s that came out, except for the hairs, like that's been coming out since the Bordeaux. Granted, they've been, GR or OG.
Yeah, like them Hair 6s I bought was on some bullshit. Like I was having FOMO because one done coming out. And I was like, I kind of like this.
That's a good purchase, though. That's a purchase you would have made on a regular, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, I'm going to get this because ain't nothing coming out. It's something you really wanted. Like, I mean, I wanted these shoes, but not really wanted it. It wasn't a must cop. It was like, one of those. So, but they might be FOMO shoes, but I probably wore them more than any other shoe that I wanted.
Your Toros?
No, I haven't worn those yet.
Right, because I'm like, those still look laced up.
Yeah, I haven't worn those yet. Probably won't even wear those this year.
Quick question before we move on. Are you a tie your shoe kind of guy, or you just let the laces hang?
I kind of try to leave it the way it is, but with 6s, you got to unlace them. They be too tight, but a lot of times I actually hate lacing up shoes. So I'm going to leave them untied. As long as they're not, past, like I'm not walking on them, but.
Yeah, niggas who walk on their shoelaces, you're a terrible person.
Dangerous people.
Yeah, you trip yourself.
Yeah, and then you had to take the lighter and light the end of your shoestrings just to lace them back up. You don't want to do that.
How do you feel? Have you been seeing people do like these customizations of Air Force Ones and putting like rope laces on them?
Yeah, I feel like
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, yeah, because and some I like it, and some I'm like, okay, when is this gonna stop? But it's like it's cool for the first few 1,000 pairs they do, but
I feel like them big stupid ass rope laces gonna throw your fit off.
But that's what they wearing now, But I mean, I like some of them. I like some of them now. Now, if you're just taking them and put them in a plain white or a plain black shoe, then come on. But it be some people out here that be making it look like it's a red bottom and doing all type of designs on it.
Right, see, that I'm cool.
I like that. That's creative now.
But if you just at home drilling holes,
yeah, you just taking the Dremel and you go in the Hobby Lobby, you getting the Dremel and you just putting ropes in there and you just repurposing the shoe.
Crazy.
How much creativity is in that? You just repurposed it.
You ain't even put a different color rope in. You would have got some white
rope.
The
same rope. That's just like Fat Laces and Adidas. Like you just
they better not come
the shoe. Nah, I don't think Adidas will ever go back to that because that generation ain't buying shoes no more. The Fat Lace Adidas era, they're not buying shoes no more. Oh my God! Oh, you okay? Little technical difficulty. I guess the Red Toro had you.
Man,
you just did something to you. He was like, "Man, I can't take this no more," and decided to vamp out for a minute.
A little bit.
So, but those are my FOMO peers. But I still continue to make FOMO purchases
all the time.
I still continue to do that. I got one more pair of a FOMO purchase that I made, but it ain't so much a FOMO. It's just like whatever. I won. Let me grab them real quick. I ain't gonna show those. I might show them at the end of the show. I don't know, but like I said, I probably won't wear those Toros to like next year sometime.
So recently, was it yesterday? It was recently Yeezy Day.
Yeah, yesterday and part of today, and I'm kind of mad about what they did. So we could.
What they do?
So yesterday it was probably about 12 or 15 pairs of Yeezys that they had that was still stocked that they supposed to been, putting back on the app for people to buy. So they do like they usually do on the Confirm app. They'll drop a raffle maybe like every 2 hours and then let people enter and then they close it out. They do the draw, you get the notification or whatever. So I specifically wanted to go for like the wave runners, but they didn't have those. So I went for the 700 salts. They had some MX carbon slides and they were supposed to drop like the 350 V1 Pirate Blacks. And this was yesterday. So I'm on the app all day. I'm just refreshing and doing all this. I ain't even paying attention to what's going on in the world. I'm steady trying to see when those pop up because I already hit for the and they had the blue Azure slides. I end up not hitting for those, but I end up hitting for the 700 salts and then the MX carbon. So I'm like, man, my last thing is to go for them 350 V1 Pirates because I'm sure that'll be that I could either wear them or use them for trade bait, or I'm sure price is gonna go up because it's a 350 V1, whatever. So they didn't drop them yesterday. It was supposed to drop at like 10 o'clock last night for the raffle or the draw or whatever. They end up saying, "Oh, we're gonna do it sometime tomorrow." So it's supposed to be 9 o'clock this morning. So I'm on there. I'm like, man, they're not dropping these today. So something told me to go back on the app. I went back on the app like 11 o'clock. It's like registration closed. I'm like, what time did it close? It said 11 o'clock. I'm like, oh my God. I just missed it. And they said it was like 100,000 pairs or 90,000 pairs of those. So everybody that wanted some damn near got some.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Yeezys. I do want some slides though. I gotta get a few pairs of slides.
I think the slides might still be on the Confirm app because they got the Onyx slides on there, but they never sold out. But I'm sure.
How much do the slides go for?
The slides is 70 and the foam runners is 90.
Oh, that ain't bad for a pair.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
Now, do you think you gotta get a size up on the slides?
You definitely got one. I don't know. Some of them run different, but to me, like a 9, 10, and 11 all fit the same to me because I got a size 9. My first size was a size 10 because I obviously went a size up because they don't go half sizes. That fit good, and I'm like, I could try a 9, so I got a 9, and it fit the same way the 10 do. So I don't know, but I'll probably go true to size or size up. It depends. Like if your foot wide, then you obviously want to go a size up.
Fat, yeah. But, I'm definitely team fat foot.
But yeah, so
did you go for the Tiana? You go for the Tiana Taylors this morning?
I'm actually not a fan of those like that. Like I feel like Jordan Brand just kind of threw something together with her. Like they didn't really put too much thought into the actual shoe design or even the shoe silhouette.
That shit look like a terrible Travis Scott.
Man, if they'd have put the same Nike sign on both shoes, whether it been the rose one or the oversized black one, it'd have been a straight shoe. But first of all, I think where they fucked up at is putting them on a damn Zoom Comfort. That's as a sneaker community, that's disrespectful. To do a collab with somebody on the shoe and give them a Zoom Comfort.
Hey man, people been going crazy for this shoe. A lot of people were excited that it dropped this morning. A lot of people was trying to get it. I know a few people that hit. So
now mind you, they did sell out. They did sell out though. They was I think it was like 55K pairs. They did sell out, and I hear resell on them is probably get an extra $30 to $50, maybe 20, 30, $50 on them. So
I wonder if my mom got them. You know, she always trying to buy every damn thing.
Yeah, I didn't know Tiana Taylor had like a sneaker fan base to have her own, collab shoe like that. Like, I know her and Iman Shumpert, they've been in and out of movies and all, do it on the Shy and all type of shit, but I ain't know.
I feel like that's just a thing though. Like when you the hot nigga in Hollywood or when you hot within the urban culture, as they would say, they just give you a sneaker deal. Yeah, everybody's collabs aren't as successful as others, which is why you usually see people get one collab. Yeah. Like Drake only really had one real Jordan collab, but people still want more Jordans from Drake.
Yeah, because they obviously don't want those Noctis he been pushing lately. Because I think them snakeskin joints are still on the sneakers app right now.
The Noctis really look like. You remember Air Max Plus?
It looked like cheerleader K Swish,
right? Or like you remember the Air Max Plus, the one that had like the tiger stripes on the side.
Yeah,
so there's like an Air Max Plus 3. Looks just like the Drake shoe.
I don't like them, but I would like to see another Drake collab as far as Jordan go. But
I almost bought them Drake Air Force One.
Oh, the Certified Lover Boys.
But I'm like, it's a white dookie. It just say Certified Lover Boy on the side. I'm not spending $200 for that.
Hey,
nah.
Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. If it's it got to be a market for it. If it's out.
I didn't have enough FOMO. I didn't have enough FOMO for that. If you gonna give me something like that, that's that basic, let's retro the Rockefeller Air Force One.
No, all you got to do is just get the Certified Lover Boys. Have somebody throw the rope laces in there for you.
What is wrong with you? We just clearly said we're not doing rope laces.
Unless I'm definitely not going to spend
$200 for you to Dremel my shoe.
Destroy them? Yeah.
Yeah, like what y'all on?
It's been a while since I bought some Air Forces, man. I might have to rejoin. I might have to revisit that segment in my life where Air Force was the only thing that anybody ever wanted.
Yo, do you own a pair? Like, do you own some now?
No, I do not own a pair. I am not on a pair since they went up to like $90. I think the last pair of Force I bought that was $84.99 for the lows. That was a while ago.
You ain't even got a basic pair
of white lows. No, nothing to just throw on and just. I don't even own a pair.
Everybody got like. I feel like you are not a true sneakerhead unless you don't have at least one pair of white Air Force.
Speaking of white Air Forces, one pair. Did you see the Instagram post with Floyd Mayweather where he's got fucking forces stacked to the fucking ceiling and he got to get on the ladder to get them?
And I'm pretty sure they just white.
They all white, all fresh. He only wear them one time.
I blame Moneybag Yo for starting that trend.
Buying a bunch of forces. That's why resale so high.
Like Moneybag, he wasn't even trying to sell them.
But it's the people that could buy a whole lot at one time is what make it go up like that.
And it's like when you that type of, I guess as a celebrity, as a flex, I see why you do it. And then like if I'm on stage every night, I'm probably not gonna wear the same pair of Air Forces you saw me in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna see. No, we're not wearing the same pair of shoes. I'll probably throw these shoes in the crowd, put my slides on, walk off stage.
Right.
And then whatever city we in next week,
just grab another pair. Just grab another pair.
Go buy another pair.
I don't need no box or no bag. I'm about to wear these right now, and then I'm just gonna go somewhere else to get another pair. But wearing pairs of white dookies one time and throwing them away, that's crazy. Most dookies don't even crease after one wear.
I might show y'all a few joints next episode.
Man, but
because I still got Air Force. Like I still faithfully wear Air Force.
You know what? I might have to do that for this summer and give me a pair. Give me one pair of Air Forces. I gotta go back. I gotta revisit that segment in my life. But
because I got some kiwi lime green joints, some like slime green.
You probably
I'm show y'all. The motherfucker is beautiful. One time. I wore one time. They
probably ain't even creased yet. Imagine wearing those and then throwing them away.
And it's like
they still kind of fresh. They ain't even broke in yet.
And it's not like regular leather. It's that like vinyl shiny shit.
Oh, you're gonna have to pull them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. Like I got a few Air Force.
I had to pull them out.
I got a couple pair. I got a couple nice pair.
Yeah. But today is Thursday. We got recent releases. We got upcoming releases. I don't think supposed to catch no flame yet. I think we still dry out here in these streets.
I looked on the sneakers app and there's nothing coming.
Yeah, I mean they got the Wash
like
Black
no
ones, but
it's like there's no Jordan.
Not good at all. So we still dry. We had Yeezy Day.
Them olive green jewel Air Force Ones might be on my list.
Oh, I think I saw those. You know what? That might be, and those come out next week.
That's a reasonable 150 I could spend.
Yeah, that might be one of those ones that might get me back into the Air Force business. Let me see.
It's a lot of Air Forces coming this month. Like just from looking at the sneakers app, like it's those. It's some like navy blue ones. What I think like a
the West Coast edition.
Them is slick. I don't know what them low top fives gonna do. I'm not here for them.
Oh, the Indigo Haze. Yeah, they women's exclusive. Those never really do too good.
That's a nice colorway though.
I don't think enough women gonna like that shoe for it to sell out. I don't think
it's a low.
It's a low. Like we kind of don't respect the lows like that, especially the 5 lows. Only lows we really respect, I think, is the ones. The one lows and maybe.
So
I think that's it, man.
I need this shoe in black with the
original, the black, and charcoal smoke gray.
With the like the tribe. This shoe is why niggas like Jordan 8s. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now.
Because actually I just watched that sneaker history thing from like Jordan 1 through 14 like the other day. And that was the inspiration behind the cross straps for the Jordan 8. Like I think Tinker Hatfield designed that shoe as well. Yeah, and he brought that to him. But I think them 8s.
Oh, 8s are far better than Air Raids, but Air Raid, don't sleep on it. And it's a comfortable shoe.
They the same shoe.
It is a comfortable shoe.
Mm-hmm. No, it's the same shoe because the design on the back heel on both the 8s and the Air Raids, you got the cross straps.
You're absolutely right.
You got the on the sides, you got the little open space. Like it's almost the same shoe.
Well, if it is the same shoe,
I think I have got over. He got a 2-for-1.
These these is comfortable, so I'm looking forward to the playoff 8 coming back.
Oh yeah.
But they're mad comfortable when I put
That might be the next time Jordan Brand show up with some heat on the calendar. I don't think it's no
I don't know. I think we're supposed to get some heat this summer, like July. The infrared sevens is like a July show, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's it's the end of July. But I think the next, because the back half of the year is so stacked right now. It's like it's gonna be hard for you to breathe. It's gonna be hard for us to breathe the back half of the year going after September. I'm thinking that we're gonna get hit with back to back because there's so much stuff that's supposed to drop between September and the end of the year. Because we got to get the holiday shoe.
We need more
Friday shoe. We got to get the Christmas shoe, and we get the New Year's shoe.
We need more traditional Nike Heat though. Like everybody loves Jordans, but Air Max, Air Forces, just train. Like we need some regular Nike Heat.
Yeah, I think the what's supposed the Pippins, the Air Up Tempos. I think the OGs or a retro supposed to drop of those. The black and white ones I saw somewhere on Instagram. They're supposed to be.
I would appreciate that.
Coming to those. Because I know they got all these alternate colorways that they got out here with the air with the bubble, but they need to do the
just bring back the OGs,
black and white ones. Yeah, the OGs.
Yeah,
that'd be a nice look. That'd be a nice look.
Okay, so not the air up temp, not the up tempos with the air on the side, but Scottie Pippen had, I think it was a second shoe.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But anyway, my homeboy, shout out to my nigga Mike Lawson. He got a pair, but his got like animal print on it.
There might be the Kiths. I think there might be the Kiths.
Yeah, they're Pippins, but they're not the one with the air. It's like the second pair.
It might be his third pair because I know he started out wearing. Well, no, he started out with Him and Penny was supposed to do the phone posit, but he got his own, like with the Nike on the Nike sign, jewel Nike sign. Is that Pippen?
Mm-hmm. They like they like more up tempos or something like more.
Yeah, but I want to say that shoe you're talking about, it had an air bubble all the way around too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you know what shoe I want to see come back? Oh, you probably know. You remember the Chris Webbers? Everybody was calling them the Chris Webbers. I might have to. Matter of fact, Google.
Yeah, I don't remember Chris Webber's shoe outside of Dada. Like I knew he wore like Nikes. I just don't know.
You talking? Let's not talk about the Dadas.
I would like for them to bring back Jason Kidds too. You remember when they started putting phone posit material on everything?
Yeah, I want them to bring that phase back. But these are the ones I'm talking about. I don't know how my camera gonna do, but you remember these?
Why you didn't just put it on the screen?
Oh,
Look, we're still getting this together.
I'm still getting it together. It's gonna be one of these days. I'm gonna have all type of shit popping up on the screen, and let me learn this a little bit. But was you able to see them though? I remember those. Yeah. They should bring those back. Those Chris Webbers.
I see they bringing back OG Hirachis. I think those come out.
Sometime next week. Yeah, sometime next week. I think those.
I don't know if I like the super high Hirachis because I've gotten so used to seeing the low top joints.
Oh,
but them the super high joints.
Yeah, and I'm hearing those gonna sell out.
I feel like they will because you bringing back the vintage sneakerhead. Like you bringing back the niggas that's before us.
Right.
Because Hirachis, Nike, before they got Jordan, it was a big running shoe company. So, Air Max, all that.
And it's perfect timing because they got that new what you call it? The new, what is that? It's right there. White Man Can't Jump.
Did you watch that?
I actually did. It was, it's decent. It's decent.
That it would be such a great movie had it had another name.
What other name would it be though?
I have no idea what you will call this, but a whole nother name. Because it wasn't a bad movie. Like, it wasn't as stupid as I thought it was going to be. Like, and shout out to Vince Staples. Vince Staples is fucking gold. He's funny as hell.
Yeah, he was in there. Yeah. But there's it's still some stuff in stock though.
What's still in stock, man?
Anything in stock that, well, let's and I'm just gonna look at Sneakers app real quick because it's more convenient. As a matter of fact, this might be a perfect time for me to try to share my screen real quick. Let me try to work this out real quick. I'm gonna try this on the while we on the stream. See how we can do this. Yeah, I'm gonna learn it right here with y'all, right here.
Is there a sneaker that you don't wear but looks good? You think you should probably start adding it to your collection?
I don't know. I really don't know. Because I'm really. What is you doing?
I just wanted to show the people this. Remember this?
Yeah. I actually looked at what you call it?
And the small Nike Air on the back.
StockX. And I just happened to look at shoes that's under $100. And I think those are on there. They're like $88 on StockX right now. So and it's a lot of shoes, decent shoes that's under $100. So you actually build your collection.
Yeah, you know, man. Sometimes that's what I used to do. Like I used to go look for clearance shit just to.
Yeah, because it's a lot of sleepers. It's a lot of sleepers in the clearance section.
Definitely some sleepers in the clearance section.
So let me try to add this to the stream real quick.
I got some pennies off the clearance section.
Ooh.
Okay. You know they wanted like $200 for a Tiana Taylor jacket that matched the shoes.
I think that's a little too much.
For a jacket? Absolutely.
Yeah.
That you're only going to wear with one specific outfit.
Yeah, and it's the summertime. Why would you need a jacket?
Fashion.
So, but like I said, we got the Drakes right here. I didn't like those. Those are still out there for those who like Drake, the snakeskin Drake. I've been seeing a lot of dunks sitting. Been seeing a lot of dunks sitting lately.
You know,
think about these right here. The Mika Greens.
That's a decent colorway. That's a dunk.
Yeah, dunk low. Mika Greens.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Oh, it's only a size 15 left. So if you wear a size 15, these are still available for you. I probably wouldn't buy them even if I had FOMO. I'm not too much of a dunk fan. Like, I got one pair.
Like dunks make excellent colorway. I just don't like the way I don't like the silhouette of the shoe.
Yeah. So they got these. What is these, like the Michigan States?
I think them was kind of like tied into LeBron, I think. I don't know. But that's a clean colorway.
Oh, yeah.
If you like green.
In this inner circle. Yeah. I see it right there. So yeah, it's like, whoa. They got every size.
That's because people hate that stupid ass big ass Nike Air on the back of Air Force.
This one say LR MR. I don't know what that means, but yeah, those are still available. So I don't know. It's looking thin. Oh, these Cross 5s, they still available. What did you think about this shoe? I know before, matter of fact, I think the mock-up was actually different of that shoe. Because when we saw it, it was originally a white shoe. I think it was. I think when you first showed it to me, it was a white shoe.
when I first saw it, it was white, and I believe it was leather.
Yeah, and we was like, "Oh, that's a must cop." But then when it came out, it's like three different. It's like canvas, nubuck.
Yeah,
they got plenty sizes. They got all full sizes, no half sizes.
If they drop, I'll cop. I can't spend 210 on that.
Yeah, that should have been a 190 shoe.
When they put that on the sneakers app, or when they put it on the Nike app, and they hit you with the members access, be like, we'll take like $40 off.
Yeah. Then they got the Lucky Green threes. I thought these was gonna do a lot better than what they did.
Isn't that a woman's shoe?
Yeah, woman's exclusive. But I think this shoe could have had the potential to do a lot better. But I think we were kind of tired of the Lucky Green colorway because we got the ones and we had the Lucky Green twos. So it was just a lot of Lucky Green, and it's not even around the time you will wear green. So I feel like that's why this shoe didn't do too good. And look, they got plenty of sizes. All the men bought pairs.
And
no women bought pairs. So
I also feel like we just got too many threes, like back to back. We kicked off the year with the white cement threes.
Yeah. But that's one of them silhouettes where it's like you can't lose, but obviously that one lost because I feel like we were just tired of that green. They dropped 3 green shoes back to back to back, so I think we was kind of off of that. They didn't mix nothing in.
I also hate how they keep going with this off-white midsole.
Yeah, I think that should have just been on the reimagined threes and then just left it alone. So they just trying to.
Because was that off-white midsole on the Wizard PE?
I don't think it was. White
cement, like reimagined cement threes. Then we got the Wizard PE shoe. Then we got the Lucky Green. And I want to say it's another 3 getting ready to come out pretty soon. Like, it was just too many threes back to back.
Yeah, they got the hide and seek. I think that was come out Saturday or something like that. Yeah, Saturday. But that's a grade school and Tyler shoe exclusive though. But as far as another 3 dropping, I don't think another 3 is dropping no time soon. I think the next shoe we're gonna get it's another one, obviously. But I think after that, after those ones drop, I think it might be. I don't think it's a 3 though. It might be a 4. No, we just got a 4.
Now we're not getting another. I ain't seen another 4 until
the red cements.
No.
Yeah,
red cements. Okay, yeah. So red cements. And then them the other one was exclusive. I think they're like wolf gray, all gray 4s.
Oh, yeah, it looked like they cool gray, but I think it's like frozen in time or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's a woman's exclusive too.
They should have made that. They should have just made that everybody's shoe. Because
is that elephant print?
So these
trash.
Yeah, and they actually got the low version coming out sometime probably in like June, the end of June or July, which probably look a whole lot better than these. I think this is like a little too much elephant print, but I think the lows probably it's like half the cement, but they got every single pair. So if you like these shoes, you can cop these on the sneakers app.
And I'm pretty sure they're gonna restock
bricks build houses. Yeah, bricks build houses. So you got to start somewhere. So
people should appreciate bricks.
Yeah. Then we obviously got the red Toros, and we got the gray white cement 2s. They got plenty sizes of those still. It's a lot of stuff still out.
Hey man, nothing ever sells out. So if you're really trying to get stuff, man, just make sure you always check your Nike app if you're a Nike guy.
But I saw something out here earlier. I might have to pull the trigger on because I remember we was talking about phone posits on the last episode and how we don't have a pair. And I came across this jewel earlier today and I looked at the size and I'm like, they got me. So I'm thinking I I'm aiming at him. I'm aiming. I don't know if I'm gonna pull the trigger yet, but I'm definitely aiming though.
What they
Definitely
want,
aiming.
240?
240.
Oh man, go ahead.
Definitely aiming for him though. So we'll see how that works out. We'll see.
You got
So,
it, bro. You rich.
And I wish I was. So don't be surprised if a couple episodes down the line,
You be showing them off.
be showing them, be doing a live unboxing. Whoa. Might be doing a live unboxing. And then these, they got the cool gray women's, and then these, I like these, but because of the translucent bottom, they should have just made them all white.
What are you looking at?
These right here, the lotus flowers.
Oh yes, the translucent bottom.
They should have just made them all white.
Or even if you like the midsole should have just been white. I could deal with the faded Nike sign.
Maybe if it was a different color, faded Nike. Hey, what if they just start? This is the start of them coming out with this. They put this shoe out to see how it would do with the faded Nike sign and the faded midsole, and then they start coming out dropping different colorways. Like the next one may be a red one.
Yeah, that's pretty much how they do with Air Forces. We probably gonna see that shit.
So
we're gonna see that again.
And if they do, don't forget you heard it here first. If they start coming out with different colors like that, that was my suggestion. So I'm calling that.
Check, Nike.
Exactly. Or you could just send us our top 5.
Yeah, just
send us our top 5.
You don't gotta pay me. Send me shoes.
Yeah.
I'll get a sign.
What Jordan say? I want a piece of the stock. Yeah, just give me the stock and just send me a few exclusives every now. Treat me like y'all do Fat Joe.
No,
just give me some. Just give me some shit to keep my mouth closed every now and then, so I won't say nothing.
But he be flexing like it's cold, bro.
Yeah, he act like he just like got the best of the best. Like some of that stuff he got, granted, it is cool. Some of it is straight, but a lot of that shit he got is trash. It's like, why do you even have this? Why? Like a lot of that shit he got, I'm like, man, you gotta tell them to keep that. I don't even think he got no Khaled's in his collection. You think he got Khaled's in his collection?
No, I don't think. I don't think DJ Khaled don't fuck with Fat Joe like that.
What do you think about Terror Squad Air Force Ones? Because you're an Air Force One kind of guy. You wear Dookies.
I don't. Of course.
The Terror Squad Dookies.
The ones he had in the lean back video, probably the best Terror Squad Dookies I've ever seen.
I might have to go back and watch that video.
Because they was like pink. Because I remember he had on a pink leather jacket. So they was like,
I might have to go back and watch that video.
I think they like pink and like canvas, like some kind of tan.
Really, Terror Squad Dookies, like, because I think Terror Squad Dookies,
they're the best ones I've ever seen. But anything that Fat Joe said is a sample, like I see why it's a sample, bro. This shit's ass.
Right, like some of that stuff, I'm like, why do you even have this?
Them might have not even been Terror Squad Dookies. Them might have been general release Air Force Z had on.
Or they could have been some customs.
But they was nice though. Like pink.
It was really doing customs back then because you remember everybody wanted the Dookies with the Gucci print and all that shit on there. So we customizing shoes ain't nothing new. Imagine back then if motherfuckers was putting them rope laces in them Gucci Air Force Ones and shit back then. Would you get a pair?
Hell no. We just said that we hate these rope laces.
But we said we hate the plain ones. I'm saying if they got the Gucci print on them like they used to do back with the Burberry and with the rope laces.
Looking back at them fake shoes, them shits was dead terrible.
But we thought them was the coldest shits ever.
So, but here's one. So they did have. Do you remember the ostrich Air Force One?
Yeah.
And then it was those, and I think they had something that looked like orthopedic joints. It was the silhouette of Air Force One, and it was just like a regular shoe, but it was nothing. but it still had the regular midsole saying Air with the star, but there was nothing to the shoe.
Oh,
I'm gonna go back and find, but like they were Air Force Ones with nothing on them. I think they was made of like ostrich skin. They was tight.
Man, I remember the clear joints.
Oh,
with the clear joints and shit.
They almost messed up the game with those because they started putting clear.
They did.
This is how I knew fake shoes.
Marcus Houston fucked that up when he had that raincoat on and that one shit.
My homeboy pulled up. He had clear 7s.
Raincoat 7s.
The colorway was kind of fire though, because it was the same color as the New Orleans Hornets, so they was like teal, yellow, white,
and clear.
It was clear. I was like,
transparent. It was all those colors and then transparent.
He thought he was killing it though, because he had on like the yellow NBA. So he thought he was fly that day.
And this was at school. So did you take one of those markers that they used to write on the overhead projector with and write on his shoes like that, and then wipe it off?
That'd have been so wrong.
Because that's all it looked like is overhead projector paper in the form of some shoes.
I felt like niggas was wearing those with dirty socks.
With pride. No, they were wearing those with pride.
And dirty socks.
Raincoat shoes with pride.
And dirty socks. Like niggas
I don't even remember. Like somebody got to show me a receipt as to where they got them from, because I'm almost certain I never seen none of those in no Foot Locker. I need to see a picture.
But here's the crazy part. It was a real thing.
They was at Foot Locker?
Yeah. The original translucent Air Force One
was at Foot Locker.
Was in Foot Locker because it was inspired by Invisible Girl from the Fantastic Four. So the OG shoe, you can probably Google. You should be able to Google.
So ain't they supposed to be coming out with a new Fantastic Four?
Yeah, they're redoing the Fantastic Four. No. I see where you going.
Do you think? Hey,
I hope not.
It could happen.
But
it could happen. So we could very well get that retro.
It was baby blue. It was a baby blue shoe. It was baby blue, translucent and white. So the whole front is clear, and then like the back half,
heel had the color.
Back heel is baby blue, and the midsole is white.
And they were inspired by Invisible Girl.
Baby blue bottom.
And I'm just waiting on the retro. You copping or not? Is it a must cop or not? Translucent ones inspired by Invisible Girl for the new Fantastic Four.
I got one word for you, but the fit got to be right. I got to get the baby blue, not NBA socks. I gotta do it if I'm gonna do it.
You gotta get a raincoat and shit.
Right, or I gotta make sure my cartoon socks busting.
Yeah, you might as well just wear some slides.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
The same amount of foot.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
So what's really on display? Is it the shoe or is it the sock that's on display in those shoes for real?
Low key, if I'm doing it, it's the sock.
I think if anybody doing it, it's the sock that's more on display than the shoe.
So your sock game really got to be official. You can't wear no white socks or no black socks. You gotta hit them with some out the box.
That was a wild time. That was a wild time to have translucent.
And the fact that they kept putting it on like everything.
Air Force Air. I think Dookies is the Tuskegee Airmen of shoes. They just try anything on them and see if it flies. They tried the foam posit shit on those. I remember back in the day.
I had a white pair of those.
They tried the translucent shit on them. They tried the boot shit with them. They even tried the they got Air Force
One. Don't diss Air Force One Nike.
But I'm saying they got the ones that was real high. That was like calf length for the women, and it had like a bungee cord like strap on it. They just try everything with those, and I feel like they gotta stall them out. Just bring back the classics.
Air Force Ones the equivalent to how they do these seltzers in a can. I feel like they feel like you can put anything in a can. You can put anything in a can and mix it with alcohol, and it's a hit, and that's not true.
Like the White Claw, they just put all different type of fruit together and just
like
put a little carbon in it.
Now I don't know if this is real, but it was Tahitian treat in a can mixed with vodka.
That's that's gonna
Bathroom
make you sick.
City.
That's gonna make you sick.
You ever had Tahitian treat with vodka?
No.
And you should.
Yeah, because it's probably gonna make you throw up, and it's gonna be red when it come out. It just sound nasty. I don't only white liquor got to be mixed with light shit for me, like a red soda, even cranberry juice. I don't know, just something about that mixture. Just you look like the type that would drink vodka with Tahitian treat. You had that shit before?
No, sir.
Oh, I'm about to say you're a dangerous man.
I don't really approve of any alcoholic beverage mixed with soda unless it's like rum and Coke.
Or Sprite. It got to be like Sprite or Coke. Yeah. Like it can't
Sprite
be like
Coke.
It can't be. I'm not finna mix no Hennessy and Sunkist. I'm not finna. That's like
that's niggas out here.
It's not. You are a dangerous man if you're doing shit like that. Like you go and get you a Dr. K. Now Dr. Pepper, I can mix something with that, like brown liquor, like whiskey with that, like, or either Captain Morgan and Dr. Pepper. It tastes like that one spice gumdrop, like the green one. It tastes like that. So Dr. Pepper is another one I can see, but no, it's a rum.
Oh, it's a rum. I thought it was tequila this whole time. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But
we got anything else on the docket? Because whatever I'm using for the people to see me is gonna die real soon.
I just wanted to. I also brought a few of my kind of my latest pickups that I got that I haven't unds yet. Just a few of them that I wanted to show real quick. Let me grab one real quick. I actually won this from DTLR. You can probably tell by the box what this is. I ended up grabbing those
Lucky Green
ones. Ended up grabbing those. I actually kind of like these.
I see a lot of people talk about DTLR on TikTok.
Yeah, DTLR got an app. They definitely messing with the community. I probably won about my last maybe 3 or 4 pairs from there. So they definitely been looking out. The one on Mill Road. So I definitely been hitting a lot on there. I actually hit those 14 lanies from there, and I didn't even go pick those up. So I'm mad. So that's why I end up jumping in the Yeezy day and grabbing something from there, because I was actually mad I missed out on those, because those actually sold out. I thought they wasn't gonna do too good, but those actually sold out. So I'm surprised about that.
I would like a Laney 5. A retro of the Laney 5.
The OG ones? The white, blue, and yellow?
Give me like an all blue Nuba with some yellow and white accents.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get
whatever it is that the Georgetown Sixes is made out of. Give me that.
We might get that next year. I'm surprised they even dropped 2 Lanies this year, because they dropped the Laney ones, the women exclusive, which I think those are still available on the DTLR app too. And then they dropped the 14 Lanies. So, these are my military blacks from last year that I still have not yet.
Now DTLR, are these retail prices?
Yeah, retail. Yeah, definitely retail.
Even on like a late cop, it's still a retail price, or these the same day.
When I do the raffle, it's usually I pick them up the same day, but they actually got stuff sitting in the store. I actually bought my son the Cry 5s maybe like 2 weeks ago, and they still had like plenty sizes. So they got stuff sitting up there.
I do feel like now that we're doing this as a podcast, we need to start going on sneaker missions. Even if we're not copping, just to see what's out there and buy for it. Because I feel like it's now our job to inform the people.
Because I definitely be seeing stuff out here. I definitely, like, whenever I do a little mall run, I might go to the mall just to see what's going on or grab something out of there that ain't got nothing to do with shoes. But I always check the shoe store just to see what's sitting, and it's a lot of stuff still sitting. Like, I haven't been to the mall lately because I want to see if those Laneys are sitting. But then I saw the foam posits, so I don't know. I'm debating on which one I want to pull the trigger on. So, got a couple more. So, probably know what this box is. I end up grabbing these from DTLR 2. So, end up grabbing these Thunder 4s. DTLR,
big bricks.
So yeah, I actually thought these was gonna do a lot better than they did, but it's a 4. These probably end up doing like how the Black Cats did, because the Black Cats was a brick too. They was at Alice and everything. Then next thing you know, it's an $800 shoe.
Yo, the Black Cats.
Did you? I think you about to say it.
No, like that's probably the only 4 that I would. But outside of a bread 4, I would get some Black Cats.
Black Cat. Did you see the Black Cat 6s? I saw them on Instagram.
No, but if those is coming, I need all parts of those.
Yeah, it's an all Nubuck shoe.
Ooh.
And you know how we feel about Nubuck. It depends on which one they hit us with. But I'm
here
for it.
They like my black and chromes. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm here for it. But
I don't even know what that is. What's so around here?
I know you know these. I can't believe you said these was a brick. These actually not.
No, I didn't say that was a brick. I said I have FOMO.
Have you unDS yours yet?
No, I still ain't warm yet.
Me either. Still crispy.
I ain't gonna lie. I might pull those out on my birthday.
Yeah, still crispy.
Yeah, that might be my birthday shoe.
Which is coming up, right?
Yeah. We got 30 days until I'm 35.
Ooh, 35. I remember when I was 35.
That wasn't that long.
I ain't gonna hit you with nothing like that. I ain't gonna hit you with those. I got one more pair I gotta show, but it's way in the back. But I'm sure you know what it is because you got the same pairs. Your only cop for this year.
Go ahead, play out there. So, yeah, we might have to go to DTLR because I didn't know it was an actual store.
It's 2 of them. It's one up here on 76 by City Trends, and then it's one on 68th and Greenfield. So when I hit the raffle, I usually go to the one up the street. I've hit a nice, decent amount of pairs on there. Like I said, those Thunder 4s came from there. Those Lucky Green ones came from there. What else I hit from there? I hit the Laneys from there, and I just started going to DTLR doing their raffles because I was naive at first. I'm like, man, they local, they not gonna mess with me like that. But I've been hitting for the most part. Yeah, I've been hitting for the most part. Like,
you get more in the sneakers app, don't you?
Yeah, so I end up hitting there, and I end up hitting from Foot Locker too, because I hit in 2 places for those 14s, but I just didn't go pick them up because I'm thinking like, man, they're not gonna sell out. I can just go up to the store and anytime and pick those up. Especially some 14s. A lot of people don't like those, but like I said, they've been selling out. So I missed out on those. So this is what our topic brings us to. This is what I have right now. Like, I missed out. So now I'm like, I missed out on 1 pair of shoes. So I got to get like 2 or 3 other pairs just to make up for that 1 pair. So I should have just got that 1 pair and not be happy.
That's really how it be.
Yeah.
Because you miss.
Gotta get a consolation prize. Everybody
you
get
miss
a trophy
on the release, but you don't want to pay the extra shit off like StockX or GOAT. So you just substitute it and buy like, well, if I buy 2 pair of Air Max, it
then it's gonna make up for that one.
Make up for that one pair of Jordans that I couldn't get.
That you may still end up getting on the restock. It may be a restock. You still end up getting them.
So keep faith. You might catch a restock on the lanes.
Or I might end up going to the mall this weekend or something. They might be sitting right there. Hopefully they send that finish line. Then I could use like $20 status points and just pay $200.45 because they what $210 and that 20 take it to $190 and then that tax $245.
$200.45. Hey, you be doing the math.
Yeah,
niggas really do the math. I don't know math.
The $190 pair of Jordans with tax gonna bring you to $200.45. That's crazy. And the 180 gonna bring you to like 189. It's crazy. I know what it is with the tax and everything.
Because we've been doing it.
Yeah. 210. I haven't really paid 210 that many times, so I'm not familiar with what 210 bring you to, but I want to say it's like 221.
210? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think it's like 221.
Around 221, 223, because I think that's what I paid for my playoffs.
Yeah, and that 225 for the 11s, that's gonna bring you to about 230, basically 235.
Pretty much.
Probably gonna be like 235. No more than $237.
Shoe tax in Wisconsin is crazy.
That's crazy.
So next week episode, I'm gonna show y'all some of my Air Forces. We're gonna talk about how outrageous shoe tax is, because Minnesota is probably where we need to start going to buy shoes at. There's no state tax.
Mall of America up there,
and there's no state tax.
But do they got stuff sitting though?
I don't know. We have to go.
Minnesota is pretty decent. They probably got like. But to go to Chicago, that tax might be crazy down there.
I would rather go to Minnesota because I know it ain't no state tax.
Take the extra 4 hours.
Yeah, extra 4 hours
for no tax.
For sure. The extra hours.
Hey, yeah, I've seen people do some wild things for shoes, man. So,
and it's you ever been in the Mall of America? Real quick before we get out of here. You ever been in the Mall of America?
I have not.
The Mall of America is about 6 floors of the same shit.
That's kind of like the mall in Houston. Well, the mall in Houston is big as hell, but it got different stores in there. But it's not a lot of shoe stores though.
If there's a Foot Locker on the first floor, guarantee there's a Foot Locker on the third floor.
In case you forgot that we got one, so
right. In case
once you walk around the first floor and the second floor, you be like, "Damn, did they got a Foot Locker in here? Let's go up." And then it's again on the third floor.
I'm telling you, that's really all the Mall of America.
Or do they really want you to buy some shoes like that? They be like, "Hey, we got 2 of these motherfuckers in here. We got plenty stock."
It's a nice mall, and but it's the same shit on each level of the mall, and it's crazy.
But they let you know they got plenty stock, so.
Oh,
if they ain't got your size on the first floor, then try the third floor.
See, when the time I went to Minnesota, I kind of wish I was heavy on the shoes.
Oh yeah, you definitely would have picked something up.
Oh, because I'd have walked out there with bags.
We might have to take a trip to the outlet to see what they got. I don't think our outlet got sleepers like a Chicago outlet.
It's whenever you want to go, bro. Just let me know if you need me to take like a Saturday off.
Yeah, we might have to take a trip up there to see what they got.
I get a free
day. Do like a vlog or something we could throw on the YouTube page.
On the YouTubulars.
Yeah, get some content.
So yeah, next week we'll talk about shoe tags. I got some Air Forces I want to show y'all. Maybe Unc shows us some Yeezys out of his Yeezy collection because I know he got
I could definitely do that. I got a few pair, not too much, not too many. But
it ain't too much coming out for this month as far as Jordan releases. But even on the Nike side, it ain't really too much coming out. I'll sit there and look.
The only thing we gotta pay close attention to that's coming out next should be those metallic red foams because I'm hearing June 16th, but I don't see them on any calendar. So,
but my sneakers app only goes to the 15th.
Yeah, so by the time we record next week's show, we'll probably have an update on that for sure.
Yeah,
update on that at least to know.
This will be an every Thursday thing. We'll eventually get the hang of this shit and actually start going live for people to see. Right now, the first two episodes are recordings, but we'll eventually get the hang of this. We'll start flashing shit on the screen, like much like you just did. You know, put the shoes up.
We might have to, and we're gonna have to